I scare you? Probably didn't scare you at all, but um, I just wanted to say, I'm sorry that I made this episode, well, those two episodes, really, really short. The reason why is it's a very sensitive topic towards this character, and she's been through a lot. I can say. Uh, Fun fact: Pink J is actually my most, how should I say it, messed up or feel bad type of character I've created. You know, she's the most top tier one. I can most definitely say I created. So, I'm gonna just put this together because on each episode, I don't know if I said this already, but I'm gonna probably say it again. Um, every time I do an episode of Villain Saga Side Stories, there is two episodes of those two characters, and and then after I'm done with those two characters, and whatever the characters it is and stuff like that, there's always two bonus videos. I'm stumbling over my words again, like always. Good job, Virgo. Good job. Confuse the viewers. um, so there's always two bonus episodes. Basically, one is a summary, the other one is basically a flashback. So if I didn't say this already, I'm saying it because some people is getting confused by that. So I just want to clarify and let you guys know. Let's see what else. Oh, this is gonna be a 2-in-1 video. I don't want to bring up the flashback because there's a lot of crazy things that trigger a lot of Vietnam flashbacks. But I can tell you all about her, basically, so far. Oh, warning. This, okay, oh my god, my words today. Relax, Virgo. Relax, okay? Just think before you talk. Instead of blathering out. You had caffeine today, so caffeine. Oh, okay. Alright. Warning. This video or audio may contain very sensitive content, such as abuse, rape, or I should say sexual abuse, or more other things. That is really, 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 and I mean really a sensitive topic to this. And drugs. I'm just gonna give you a warning here. If you guys don't enjoy hearing these things, please move on to the next video that's gonna be uploaded soon. I'm so sorry if you have to sit here throughout the whole entire video to listen to all this, but this is about my character and who I created. Again, if you don't feel comfortable about it, you could go up to the other summary or other video. Wait, I didn't make another summary yet. I haven't done the other characters. But long story short, if you don't feel comfortable about this, please don't watch the video. You can always skip this character. So I just want to have you all understand. If you don't feel comfortable, don't watch this video. Thank you. And if the ones that stayed, I understand. Thank you again. Pink J is a character that I created that has been through so much. And what I mean by so much, she's been neglected and sexually abused and stuff like that. And what I meant by that is her parents are poor. Her parents worked probably 5 to 7 jobs. and tried to come up with so much money for the apartment or house that they were living in because the rent was very, very expensive. And they was really trying hard to like keep food on the table, pay bills, pay this, pay that, and that, and this, and the fourth. Like today's society, things today is like getting expensive, and it's hard, to live because you gotta give up an arm and a leg and stuff like that. As a responsible as a parent, the parents, if you guys are if my viewers are parents out there, they can understand that. Some may do, some may not. I'm not saying all parents, would understand what I'm trying to say, but you get what I'm trying to say somehow, in some sort of way. Um, so yeah, like if you're not parent, adult viewers, anyone that's older or less would understand that it's hard out here nowadays to get like certain things you want and certain things you need. Um, so yeah, it's been very tough for them to do all these things that they want to do to provide for their daughter, which is Allison. Um, yeah, that's Pink Jade's real name, Allison. Um, so, uh, you know, a lot of the times things was getting hard, things was getting rough, that it led to them getting kicked out of their house, which is eviction. They get kicked out, they get removed, and they're just trying to find a place to live. At first, they was living in the car, like the family car. They was living in the car and stuff like that. And then they decide to have enough money, come up with enough money to live in a hotel. So they lived in a hotel throughout the years and stuff like that. They paid off the room and stuff like that and all, but it wasn't enough. The the parents got fired. Long story short, they got fired. Um, it just wasn't going well. It was just getting worse and worse and worse and worse by the days, the weeks, the months, even a year. And led to the point that the mother decided to say, hey, how about I become a prostitute? So the mother becomes a prostitute, say, like, selling her body to whoever that's around the hotel. Of course, Allison hears, the activities that's going on. The father is the pimp, um, in charge of the money and stuff like that. Money was coming in left and right at the time, of the whole entire continuation of prostitution. People in the hotel didn't care that that was happening, to be honest with you. They, first of all, they didn't even know that was happening, you know? They really didn't. They was just so happy that they was getting customers in the hotel because the hotel had very little amount of people and then a little amount of customer service and then a little bit amount of money that was coming in. So when the prostitution happened, they noticed a lot of customers was coming in and stuff like that. So in their head and in their mindset, more customers equals, ching, more money. So, they was just eating it up and stuff like that. And the parents was just coming in with so much money. I mean, so much, like, for that amount for them to continue to stay because they were planning to get a house at the time. Um, so throughout the whole time prostitution phase, Alice, mind you this, uh, she was probably around at the age of 5 or 6. She was in school, and at the moment of her hearing all of these noises and probably saw also her mom, you get what I'm saying. The whole entire gist of it. It was just she didn't know what to say, Um, I mean, it got worse because she went to the school counselor, and Alice got some counseling about, her parents' dark deeds of how to get money. Um, the counselor called her parents up to school, and the counselor was talking to them about the whole entire situation of like, you know, Allison here is talking about, you doing prostitution. Like, is that true and stuff like that? The parents had to lie about, like, no, like, I don't know where she's getting these thoughts from. The parents just consider calling her a liar. They call her a liar, saying, we don't do that, just basically cover it up. So, like, Alice don't get taken away. And the reason why I say they do this for a reason, it's not to cover up. It's not only that, but the night before she went, in the night, before she went to school, obviously, because she goes to school the next day, they noticed that the prostitution was not going so well. The money starts to slow down. It started to cease soon after that, It wasn't coming in fast like hotcakes. No, it was going down very slowly by the nights. Least amount of people, less people, continuously to be less people. And in Alice's father's sick, twisted mind of his, he thought, why not have my daughter do it? Mind you this, Alice is at the age between 5 and 6. I don't have to say anymore. I don't have to say anymore where this leads to. He used both his wife and his daughter to make money. There was times that it wasn't the right amount of money that it was supposed to be for that night. They set a goal of how much they should make at that type of night. At that night. It didn't go well. Father would beat on the mother like she took something from him. And it's pretty messed up. I mean, Alice doesn't like the whole entire thing at all. I mean, she's a little child. She doesn't know what's going on. She's confused. She's in pain. She don't know what this and that and this and that the fourth is. And she just didn't enjoy it. Throughout the time, she screamed in agony and pain, wanting everything to stop. And when they see that she was screaming, they decide to go to, how should I say, a trap house. If you guys don't know what a trap house is, it's like a drug house where people sell drugs or make the drugs or get the drugs shipped off or stuff like that. They have like a lot of illegal drugs there, like the ones that just like very deadly, I should say. The deadliest drugs, the most addictive drugs, the drugs that make you think you're seeing things, or the drugs that make your heart stop and it makes you look like you're dead or make you feel like you're dead type drugs. So they decided to purchase some drugs to put Allison, but I say Alice because that's also like a little nickname they give her, Alice or Allison, either one. It's so they use those drugs to like make her no longer like freak out or lash out or anything like that, trying to bite some of the customers or fight off the customers. They give her those drugs, inject it in her, which make her at ease and calm and in a daze while the customers do what they want to do to her. And again, this story is very graphic, as you could hear and everything. Um, when I was basically making this story, it kind of made me cry. And at first, it made it. It was an emotional roller coaster. I mean, like, it made me feel so many, like, so much emotions to this character. Like, I was creating this character, just like writing down the whole entire thing, and I was just sitting there like my hand was shaking while holding the pencil in my hand with tears coming down my face, and I was also like angry, but I was angry mainly at the parents. You know, I was really angry at the parents, and I'm just like, yo, like this is messed up. You know, it's really messed up that stuff like this happens in today's society, just for money. And like, I know it's tough. I know it's tough, you know, to provide for your children and provide not only for them but for yourself and provide for your family in general, you know? Like, it is really hard out here in the streets. Like, it really is. And writing down everything about her made me felt like I was in her shoes and felt like how she felt and what she was going through. Like, she didn't have time to have a good childhood, you know? She didn't have time to have fun. She didn't have time to make friends, you know? Like, everything was just taken away from her for just so quick, you know? And it just kept happening to her, like, throughout her childhood. She had to deal with this throughout her childhood, you know? And no one wasn't there to help her or comfort her. She was neglected, she was abused. She she only knew was to lay on her back and let a man do what he had to do to her, you know? And it's just really sad, you know? It is. Like, making her story, like I said, is by far the most messed up and sad story ever I ever created. Like, she's not the first one. I couldn't say she's the first one because I'll be lying. I have tons of other characters that dealt with worse as well, too, with her. But she's in that category of that, you know? As you can hear, I'm actually right now trying to hold back my tears from crying. I'm sorry. Um, but, throughout the times of her growing up, you know, prostitution was still going. They made money. They managed to get the house that they wanted. You know, they left the hotel. They got the house that they always wanted. Um, they continue it there at the house, you know, the prostitution. They continued it there. They never stopped, you know. The father was just so greedy for money, and he had nothing but drugs. He had just a lot, you know. And of course, he had other women there, you know. He had a lot of other women, you know. And it took to the point that the father cheated on, you know, the mother with his workers, you know, the concubines, or, you know, whatever you call it. Um, Mother was just not happy about it and stuff like that. And she just lost it, you know. She killed one of the workers, you know, the female workers. She shot her in the head, clearly, and he was so upset at her for killing, you know, one of his women. And he was like, that's money right there that you just disposed, you know? You disposed of it. You're an idiot for that. So the father was just like trying to fight back and everything about the whole entire situation. The father and the mother got in a fight, you know. She was trying to shoot him and he was trying to stop her. That, you know, it just got out of control. And Allison couldn't take it no more, and this was on her 18th birthday. No, 17th birthday. Yeah, I'm sorry, her 17th birthday. Yeah, it was her 17th birthday. I was trying to remember the exact uh, freaking age, but she was in high school at this time. Um, she it was just out of control. She just couldn't take it no more. She was losing her mind. The drugs was getting out of control, and the reason why I said the mental, well, I use as White Fox said, the mental like stability based on her quirk. I don't usually see this in My Hero Academia, but I decided to use it. Pink J is considered as the most deadliest J in the J's. What I mean by that is her quirk. Her quirk has, toxins, so she could let out toxins that can make you horny. It has toxins that can knock you out. It has toxins that can make you sick. The toxins can do so many more. But it was so bad that she lost her mind. Mind you this, a house and apartments have vents, right? Where you guys probably live at probably have vents. Her losing her mind based on the drugs that's still in her immune system that she was forced to take just to do her job. Um, the chemicals mix with her quirk. What I mean by that is it let out a deadly fume, let out deadly smoke, fume, smoke, whatever. Um, it led into the vents, all angles of the vents around the house. She was just losing her mind. The thing is, that quirk is based on off of her emotions. And when she loses her mental stability of her mental states, she just loses her mind. She gets angry or she goes insane. It lets out a deadly poisonous gas that could not only kill them in the house, which it did, it could kill a whole entire city. That's why White Fox said she had to stop it, because at the time when she was in the shadow room, she was losing her mind and the fumes were slowly seeping out of her pores, and that's when she just couldn't control it. That's why Yellow came in just in time before it got worse to calm her down. The way to control her emotions is for her to stay calm and to be relaxed at ease. And the thing is, the thing is, to ease and calm down her emotions at the time that she didn't understand about her quirk was sex. Sex was the main thing that calmed her down and stuff like that, and that's what she lived by. Till this day, she has that lustful mentality and stuff like that, and you know she has that here and there and stuff like that. That's still in her mental state. That's a way of her to still calm down. But Yellow found a way to not have her just have sex with anybody that she sees. She used other things to help her cope with that situation. And she told her, drink tea, do some yoga, probably listen to music, go for a walk, you know. She actually gave her a diary for her to write all her emotions of how she feels deep inside herself. Like to, if a day she feels sad, write something of why you're sad. Why, why is this happening? How this emotion, yada yada yada. So it's a lot of things that she helped cope herself. Yellow was the first person that she ever met that actually helped her cope with that emotion. And to be honest, Yellow was her first friend that she ever had ever in her life. You know, she was just there for her, throughout the toughest, thick through thin. Yellow was there for her to calm her down, to put her at ease, and just say, "Take it easy, breathe in and out. Come on, we could watch a movie together. We could just do things to calm you down, okay?" Like she says, everything's gonna be okay, and everything will be okay. So I say Yellow is her best friend and always there for her. Um, so you just unlocked another new character, which is Pink. Congratulations on this emotional road trip you guys have went through. Um, and I'll tell you guys once we complete these colors of these characters of why White Fox gave them these colors and why their hair is those colors. So stay tuned for the next one. You'll be unlocking the next one. And this one, I'll tell you, is two characters. And one of them actually involves the LGBTQ community. I'll tell you that. So be on the lookout for that. And no, if it's a bad thing about the LGBTQ community, because I know a lot of people are gonna jump on me about that, like, Virgo, are you homophobic? Are you are you an anti-LGBTQ person? No, I'm not. I love the LGBTQ. I love you guys. But no, it's not bad. But the story will make you feel a lot of things. These two. So, I'll see you guys in the next video. Please be safe, stay hydrated because it's the summer and it's hot. Stay hydrated, stay cool, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Virgo signing out. Peace and I love you guys. Have a wonderful day.